Okay, so we're now back in the hotel. I just wanted to show you guys some of the stuff I've been picking up because I'm probably going to pick some more stuff up, and it's just good so I don't have to make a super long segment on like stuff I picked up by the end. So I'll show you guys the clothing first and then the books that I've picked up. So the first thing I picked up is this. It's a Volta van Beirendonck cap. I got it from Antwerp. Not really too much to it, just the normal Volta cap. Next two pieces I got are from Labels Inc., which is like, it's sort of like, I've kind of talked about it in the vlog, but it's sort of like a consignment shop. People bring stuff in, they sell it, and then the shop resells it and makes profit. That's how the shop survives. But they had this amazing Issey Miyake tie. I don't think the video is going to do it justice. Like, the fabric is so unique. It's that very unique Issey Miyake, and not like un plis, but if you've ever had Issey Miyake like mainline pieces, there's this sort of rugged feel to the fabric, like textured feel that the pieces have. That's kind of how this tie feels. I'm not sure if like you guys can get that across, but yeah. Next piece I got, also from Labels Inc. And shout out to Labels Inc. They're so nice that they gave me an extra discount on top of like the pieces itself. The guys there, they're just honestly so nice. So this is an Demeulemeester waistcoat, which is really, really nice. And I got this for super cheap. I think it was like 90 euros. And it's like got all the Demeulemeester like tags and original labels and stuff. But yeah, it fits perfectly and it's quite a small size. I didn't expect it to like fit the way it does. Yeah, so happy with this purchase. It's really nice. And then, so these were the two things I bought from Labels Inc. And then they just gave me some other stuff. Like they gave me this like Demeulemeester sort of like dust bag. You know these like bags that you use to carry your coats or jackets or whatever, so I could put my other Andy pieces into it. So that was a nice touch. And then she also gave me, the woman arm there, she gave me some Dries Van Noten catalogs, which is really cool because these are the type of catalogs that you would normally see when the internet wasn't big, because this was the only way that people could see the collections, because obviously there was no like Vogue runway or whatever to go on. So yeah, it's cool just to have a lot of these images like in print and to be able to see the details a bit better and up close. So yeah, Labels Inc., thank you so much. The guys there, amazing, so nice, honestly. So now we're gonna go, actually no, I forgot, I almost didn't show you guys the main event. So I went to the Demeulemeester flagship store. Amazing store, really good. Tomorrow I'm gonna kind of do more vlogging in terms of like, I'm gonna I say interview, it's not really an interview, more like walk around the store with this woman who used to date Demeulemeester's son, and she works in the store. She's like one of the main people that work in the flagship store. So it should be really good, getting her perspective. She knows the family. So yeah, that should be fun. But anyway, I copped some new Demeulemeester boots, and the boots I actually copped they're called the Willy boots. So they have like the two zips, but anyway, I'll show you guys how they look. So, let me just put this on the table. So these are the Demeulemeester Willy boots. Really love the shape. I love how high this bit is, and I love this double zip detailing. For me is what sells it for me. It's just the fact that you can unzip this and then you can leave it open like that if you want. It's just down to how you like to style it, or you can even unzip this halfway too. and then sort of wear like slimmer pants and sort of tuck it in, or you could wear like crop pants, and the crop pants could sit like around the top. And that's kind of like a very Demeulemeester way of dressing. It's like, if you're gonna wear head to toe Demeulemeester, that's kind of how people dress, especially women. But yeah, really, really happy with this purchase. I'm gonna wear these boots for years and years and years. So next, I'm gonna quickly take you guys through the books that I did buy. So basically, 3 books, I have them all here. So there's this book, which is called Critical Fashion Practice from Westward to Van Beirendonck. And yeah, I was reading through it when I was at the library, and I was like, oh, this is really interesting, just talking about sort of forms of, like complex forms of contemporary design. But I'm gonna look forward to delving into this. Then, a lot of people have seen this book already, but it's the Margiela Hermes years. I'm obviously documenting the time that Martin was at Hermes. And then last book I have is The Dream While Awake, which is a book about the work of Walter van Beirendonck. So yeah, I'm gonna love digging into these 3. I got these from the Copyright Bookshop, which is a bookstore that's actually in the Mode Museum, the MoMU. Copyright Bookstore, really, really good bookstore. It's got all kinds of fashion books. Because I have sort of like a budget for books that I spend, I was like, okay, let me not overdo it, which is why I only bought 3 books, and I still want to save money to buy a lot of clothes, because there are so many consignment stores here in Antwerp, whether we're talking about like Rosier 41, which I showed you guys, but they didn't really have my size. But if you're smaller, honestly, you'll be able to find tons and tons and tons of stuff. It's unbelievable. Or you go to Labels Inc., there's loads of stuff. I got some pieces from there. There's also a place I'm going to tomorrow, finally, because apparently when I was in the Demeulemeester flagship store, the woman that works there said that Beirendonck 6 opens on a Wednesday, and I went there on Monday and Tuesday to make sure it's open, and it's not open. And the guy who runs it is this guy called Willy, and he's watched a few of my videos, especially the ones on like Antwerp fashion or Belgian designers, and apparently he's like a well-respected guy. Loads of people here love him. Every store I've gone into, they're like, oh, have you seen the Beirendonck 6? You need to go see Willy in that store, because his stuff is really good prices, really, really good prices. Like, that's the place where, as a man, because I think he only does menswear, you can find some serious steals. So I've been trying to get there 2 days in a row now, haven't been able to go. Tomorrow, hopefully, 3rd time lucky. But yeah, we'll see. But yeah, that's kind of what I've been up to today. Those were the pickups. Let me know how you guys feel. So before I go, one thing I forgot to mention was that when I bought the boots at the Demeulemeester store, they gave me this notebook. It's like a really premium notepad, and they said these came out for the store launch that was recent, and it's very limited, and I don't have many left, obviously, because it was for the launch. But they gave me one, which was so nice of them. So yeah, really, really nice notepad.